for a 3-digit number, let us say 673, which does not mean 6 into 7 into 3. So if I take a number XYZ, a 3-digit number, this is my generalized representation and this is my original number. And what should be my, this is my usual representation. What should be my generalized representation? Usual representation. What should be my generalized representation? If you see X is in the hundreds place, Y is in the tens place, Z is in the units place. So therefore, what should be the generalized representation of this number? I take the digit X, multiply it by 100 because that is the hundreds place. X is in the hundreds place. Then I put a plus sign. I take the digit Y, multiply it with 10 because Y is in the tens place. I take the digit Z, multiply it with 1. Okay, because 1 is in the units place. So therefore, what is my generalized representation here? In this case, my generalized representation becomes 100x plus 10y plus z. Okay. Any questions till this part? 2-digit and 3-digit numbers.
No, sir.
All this I have discussed in the last class. Now, what you do here is, I change the order of the digits cyclically. That is 673. Okay, what I do here is, I change the order of the digits in cyclic order. You have 6, 7, and say you have 3. Okay, so after 6 comes 7, after 7 comes 3. If you start from 7, after 7 comes 3, and then comes 6. So what I do here is, I change the order of the digits cyclically. That is, if I start from 7, the next digit that I must have is 3 and 6. And obviously this is not equal to 7 into 3 into 6. So what happens? If my usual representation now changes to what? From X, Y, Z, now it changes to Y, Z, X. This is my usual representation. Okay. And what should be my generalized representation? My generalized representation should be Y is in the hundreds place, so 100 into Y. Z is in the tens place, so 10 into Z. And X is in the units place, so we put X into 1. So this is my generalized representation. Okay. Next is, again, I have started here from, first number was 673. The next number I started from 7, and I got 7, 3, and 6. Okay. Now I start from 3. If I start from 3, the next digits are 6 and 7, which is obviously again not equal to 3 into 6 into 7. So now I'm here, if I start from X, Y, Z, now stop chatting all of you, please. Okay, now the order of the digits here are, since I'm starting from Z here, the next one here is Y. Sorry, the next one should be X, because I'm changing X, Y, Z also cyclically. If you see X, Y, and Z also, I'm changing cyclically. If I'm starting from Z, my next digit should be X, and my next digit should be Y. So therefore, this is my usual representation. And what is my generalized representation? 100 into Z, because Z is in the hundreds place. Tens, X is in the tens place, so 10x, and Y is in the units place. Okay. So this is my generalized representation. Okay. So for a 3-digit number, if you're changing the name, the order of the digits cyclically. But remember, when you're changing the digits of the order cyclically, be very careful while changing the order of the digits. If possible, draw these diagrams. Okay, so that you don't confuse. So let us see. Now we come to the problem based on these. Okay, let us see the first problem. The sum of digits of a 2-digit number is 11. The sum of the digits of a 2-digit number is 11. If the number obtained by reversing the digits is 9 less than the original number, find the number. Now what does this mean? The sum of the digits is 11. Tell me if the number is 557, what is the sum of the digits? Can anyone tell me? If the number is 57, what is the sum of the digits? Yes, anyone? Go ahead, no problem even if you're wrong. Go ahead, try at least.
Sir, what was the number?
57.
So we
5
can
into
take it
10
as
plus 7 into 10.
I am simply asking you about the sum of the digits. If the number is 57, what is the sum of the digits here? If the number is 57, you have this digit and you have this digit. What is the sum of the
5
digit?
and 7.
Yes, sum of the digits is 5 plus 7, 12.
Yes, sir.
As simple as that. Sum of the digits is 5 plus 7 equal to 12. Okay, if the number is 57. Because 57 is made up of 2 digits, 5 and 7. Okay, so similarly, if the sum of the digits is 11, if I take, say, the tens place digit as x, what should be the units place digit? Can I say the units place digit is 11 minus x? Can I say? Consider 57. Again, once again. The sum of the digits I give you that, in fact, instead of 57, let us say I give you another thing. Suppose I say that the sum of the digits is 12 and your tens place digit is 5. So what should be this digit, the units place digit? Can you find?
Sir, 3.
Why 3?
Sir, 2 plus 1.
2 plus 1.
Yes, sir.
No. See, if the sum of the digits is 12 and if one of the digits is 5, then the other digit has to be 12 minus 5, isn't it? Equal to 7. So the number is 57. Right or wrong? Any questions on in this, the example that I gave? I tell you that the sum of the digits is 12. One of the digits, that is, say the 10th digit I say is 5. What should be the other digit? The units place digit. It must be 12 minus 5, isn't it? If I give you the sum, let us take another example. If I tell
Yes.
you the sum of the digits is, say 13, and I tell you that the units place digit is 7. Can you find out the tens place digit? 13 is the sum of the digits. Sum of the digits.
6.
6. How are you getting 6? 13 minus 7. You're getting 6. So you put 6 in the tens place, right? So if the sum of the digits of a number is 11, okay. So what is, let us say, see, now coming back to the question, read the question once again. The sum of the digits of a 2-digit number is 11. So a 2-digit number. So let us say, I write, let the tens digit, tens place digit of the 2-digit number be x. Okay, now see here, the tens digit is x. Okay, what should be the units digit? We know that the sum of the digits is, what is the sum of the digits? It is given to be 11, right? So what should be the units place digit? Can anyone tell me what should be the units place digit? The units place digit must be sum of the digits minus the digit in the tens place, which is x. That is what we have been doing, right? When I took the example of 57, when I took the, not 57, let us say, when I told you that the sum of the digits is 13, and I told you that the units place is 7, how are you finding on the tens place? 13 minus 7, right? Equal to 6. That is what you were putting here. So similarly, if one of the digits is x, and if you know that the sum of the digits is 11, then obviously this digit must be 11 minus x. Yes? All of you agreed?
Yes, sir.
So therefore,
Yes, sir.
what is the units place digit? The units place digit is 11 minus x. Okay, so therefore, what is the usual representation of the original number? Usual representation of the original number is in this manner, x, and then the next x is the tens place digit, and what is the 11th place digit? 11 minus x. This is the usual representation. It looks like, say, 57, like this, okay, or 63, isn't it? So this is the two-digit number. This is the usual representation. Now I'll write this in the generalized representation. So generalized representation of the original number what is the generalized representation of the original number? X here is in the tens place, right? X here is in the tens place. So I multiply x by 10, give a plus sign. 11 minus x is in the units place. So I multiply 11 minus x by 1. Okay. So what you get here is 10x plus 11 minus x. So algebraically now if you 10x minus x is 9x plus 11. So the generalized representation of this number x 11 minus x is 9x plus 11. Now let us see the next part of the question. The next part of the question says if the number obtained by reversing the order of the digits is 9 less than the original number. Now what is the original number? Original number is x into 11 minus x. So if my original number is say 57, okay, now if I reverse the order of the digits, what does the number become? It becomes 75, isn't it? So if my original number is x into 11 minus x, what is the usual representation of the number with digits reversed? Usual representation of the original number. The original number here is x 11 minus x. Usual representation of the original number with digits reversed is 11 minus x is in the units place, so I now put it in the tens place. X is in the tens place, so I put it in the units place. So this is the usual representation of the number with the digits reversed. What should be the generalized representation of the number? With digits reversed? Yes. Now see 11 minus x here is in the what tens place, right? So I multiply 11 minus x with 10 and x is in the units place. So I multiply x with 1. So what I get here is 10 times 11 minus x plus x, which is 110. 10 into 11 minus 10 into x, which is 10x plus x. So what I get here is 110 minus 9x. Okay, so this is the generalized representation of the number with the digits reversed. Now look at the condition that is given. The condition here is if the number obtained by reversing the digits is 9 less than the original number. That means according to this problem, original number minus number obtained with digits reversed. Number obtained with digits reversed. What is the difference of the two? See here, if the number obtained by reversing the order of the digits is 9 less than the original number, that means original number minus digits reversed must be equal to 9, because when the digits are reversed, it is less than the original number by 9. Okay, so now what was my original number here? What is the generalized representation of my original number? It was 9x plus 11. All right, here 9x plus 11 minus, and number obtained with the digits reversed. What is the number obtained with digits reversed? It is 110, this one. 110 minus 9x. 110 minus 9x, which is equal to 9. Now we get a simple equation, a linear equation, which we can solve. 9x plus 11, open the brackets, the sign will change. Minus 110 plus 9x is equal to 9. That means 9 plus 9 will give you an 18x, and 110 minus 110 plus 11, I think will give you a 99 is equal to 9. That means 18x will be equal to 99. You take the 99 on the other side, transpose it on the other side, 99 plus 9. 18x, 99 plus 9 is 108. That means x is 108 divided by 18. So how, by what will it cancel? You can cancel with 2, with 4, you can, with 9 also you can cancel. Okay, but you can cancel directly with 18 also. 6. You get 6. So what is the usual representation of the original number I had taken? X 11 minus x, right? So x, the value of x I have already got here as 6. So therefore, what is the tens digit here? Tens place digit of the original number? It is 6. What is the units place digit? Of the original number? What was the units place digit here? 11 minus x, right? So this is 11 minus x, which is 11 minus 6, which is 5. So therefore, what is the original number? What is the original number? The units place digit is 5. The tens place digit is 6. Therefore, original number is 65. Yes, any question with regard to this problem?
No, sir. Oh, can you please explain it once again?
Which one?
So this one only.
Which part? From the beginning?
Yes, sir.
from the beginning, see the sum of the digits here is 11. What I do is I take the tens place digit to be x. Therefore, the units place digit has to be 11 minus x, right? So what is the usual representation of this number? X 11 minus x, right? If I have taken the tens place digit as x and the sum of the digits is 11, then that means this obviously has to be 11 minus x, this place. So therefore, the usual representation has to be x and 11 minus x. Now, if the usual representation is x 11 minus x, say something like this, 557, then what is the generalized representation? This is the tens place, x, so I multiply it with 10, and this is the units place, so I multiply it with 1, and I get, simplify, and I get 9x plus 11. Now, the same number, x 11 minus x, x 11 minus x, if I reverse the order of the digits, I change the order of the digits. What is the usual representation then? From 11 minus x in the units place, it will become the digit in the tens place, and x will become the digit in the units place from the tens place. If I reverse the order of the digits, see that 57, if I reverse the order of the digits from 7 in the units place, it becomes 7 in the tens place, and 5 in the tens place becomes 5 in the units place. So that is what is happening in this step. Okay, so what should be the generalized representation of this number now? The generalized representation 11 minus x has become the tens place digit. So I multiply 11 minus x with 10, give a plus sign, and because x is in the units place, I multiply x with 1. Okay, so now I simplify this to get 110 minus 9x. So my generalized representation of the original number is this, and the generalized representation of the number with the digits reversed is this. And according to the problem, what is the condition given here? If the number obtained by reversing the digits is 9 less than the original number. Which one is my original number? My original number is this, 9x plus 11. And what is my number with the digits reversed? It is 110 minus 9x. What is the difference between them given? 9. That means original number, if you read the statement, number obtained by reversing the digits is 9 less. That means after the digits are reversed, the number becomes lesser than the original number. By how much? By 9. So therefore, I write original number minus the number obtained with the digits reversed must be equal to 9. And I put the values here. Original number was 9x plus 11. Number with digits reversed is 110 minus 9x. So I get a simple equation, a linear equation, which I solve. I solve here to get the value of x. But what was x here? I solve here to get the value of x. But what was x? X was here in my original number. X was the tens place digit. My units place digit was what? 11 minus x. So tens place digit I have found it as 6. What is the units place digit? 11 minus 6, which is 5. So if for a number, if the tens place digit is 6 and the units place digit is 5, the number obviously has to be 65. Okay, I hope now this is clear.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and let's now check
Yes, sir.
the next one. If the difference of a two-digit number, if the difference of two-digit number and the number obtained by reversing the digits of the two-digit number is 36, find the difference of the digits. Now this is going to be a little easy one. Difference means what? When I say difference of the digits, suppose I take a number 57 and I say difference of the digits. What do you mean by difference of the digits? Difference means subtraction. But what with what? Difference means difference of digits means I can either take 5 minus 7 or I can also take 7 minus 5. Okay. I can either take 5 minus 7 or I can take 7 minus 5. Difference means this. But when I say 5 minus 7, I'm subtracting 7 from 5. I'm subtracting the units digit from the tens digit. And 7, if I take 7 minus 5, I'm subtracting the units, the tens digit from the units digit. Okay, but here when I say only difference of the digits can either mean 7 minus 5 or 5 minus 7. So it can either mean minus 2 or it can also mean 2. Okay, remember always when I say difference of two numbers, x and y, it can either mean y minus x or it can also mean x minus y, both. So coming back to the problem, the question here is if the difference of a two-digit number and the number obtained by reversing the digits is 36. Find the difference between the digits of the two-digit number. I say let the original two-digit number be xy. Let the original two-digit number be xy, which is not equal to, or let's say, let the usual representation. Let the usual representation of the two-digit number be xy. So therefore, what is the generalized representation of the original number? X is in the tens place, so I multiply x with 10. Y is in the units place, so I multiply it 1. This becomes generalized representation of xy is 10x plus y. What is the usual representation of the number with digits reversed? Usual representation of the two-digit number with digits reversed. If the number xy, original number was xy, and if I reverse the digits, what is going to become? It is going to become yx. Y is from the units place, it is going to become the tens place, and x from the tens place is going to come in the units place. So therefore, what is the generalized representation of this number? Of the number with digits reversed. Is equal to y into 10 plus x, which is 10y plus x. Okay. Now coming to the question. If the difference of the two-digit number and the number with the digits reversed, that means the difference of these two. That means what was my original number? 10y plus x. And number with the digits reversed here is 10y plus x. So difference of these two is given to be 36. Difference means you can either take 10x plus y, you can either take 10x plus y minus 10y plus x is equal to 36, or you can also take 10y plus x minus 10x plus y is equal to 36. Both will work. Okay. Now once you have got this, so you simplify this. You can either work with this or this. Let us work with the first one. 10x plus y minus 10y minus x. Opening the brackets will reverse the sign. So 10x minus x will give you a 9x. Y minus 10y will give you a minus 9y is equal to 36. That means 9 times x minus y is equal to 36. That means x minus y is equal to 36 by 9. That means x minus y is equal to 4. But what is x minus y? Similarly, if you proceed here, you will ultimately get y minus x here is equal to 4. Okay. So what is the question here? Find the difference between the digits of the two-digit number. See, if the number is xy, what is the number, original number I've taken? Xy. What is the difference between the digits here? It is either x minus y or y minus x. Therefore, difference between the digits is equal to x minus y or y minus x. Whichever way you take, the difference comes to 4. This way you take, or you take this way. It comes to 4. Okay. So I stop here for today.